Hello, hello, hello. We are super excited. Today, I have our great friend Eric on, and he's going to be sharing with you some of the things that he built, what his passions are about. And we're super, super excited because we get to showcase some of the work he did in our previous accelerator program that we just completed. And it is a program where we truly build everything you need for your entire digital space, like your website, your lead magnets, your sales page, your hub links, like that link tree or milkshake. We also do all the automations because in our world, we believe follow up is where the fortune is. We all know that. And without automations, life is a little bit hectic. So follow up falls through the cracks. And so all those automations are built. I'm telling you, we accelerate through the 10 weeks and we build a lot of things so they can launch that into their business. So, Eric, thank you so much for being on with me today and sharing what you enjoyed about the accelerator and all that. So, I'd love for you just to pop on, share a little bit about yourself, what you love to do, what your brand is all about, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. Eric Lordemann, and I founded Eric Lordemann Travels. I have a very strong passion for traveling, getting out and seeing the world, experiencing the world from different cultural views, just getting to know more about what the world has out there for everybody and exploring and having a chance to bring my kids up in that different world culture as well.
That is awesome. And I love that you just talked about that, like the cultures and different things like that, because I've been able to travel quite a bit. And it is so cool when you go somewhere new. At first, I didn't do this, but I would go somewhere new and I wouldn't research or learn anything about the culture, anything like that. And then I realized, like, man, how much more respectful and more enjoyable I would have being there if I knew a little bit more about their culture and their history before I showed up. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes travel a lot more enjoyable when you have just a little bit of an understanding of what's going on, where you're going.
Instead of like, I want to go to the ocean that has this arch, and that's it. That's how I started my travel experiences. And now I'm like, oh no, I want to know more before I decide. So I love that you bring that up. So talk to us a little bit about, were you using any other platforms prior to the Self Made Hub that you were doing maybe your email marketing on, maybe websites or anything like that? Talk to us a little bit about previous, and then why did you say yes to the hub?
Yeah, so previously, obviously email was all separated out. I was using Linktree, a couple different other form sites to go out and gather information to try and connect leads together and find more information about people to see if they would be a good fit for what I'm trying to do. And the hub kind of put that all into one piece for me, give me an opportunity to go in and see all of that. All those responses are right there. I can tie them in, tag my leads at whether it be a hot lead, somebody that I need to follow up within, a couple of months or a year. Just simplified that whole process for me altogether.
Absolutely. I mean, I hear you on that. You have all these forms out there coming in, and then you have to take the lead, put them into another system to then go and send them a message. That takes time, number one. But number two is sometimes like something gets broken and you're
Yeah.
like, where is it broken? Like, which platform is it on? What login do I need to use?
Yeah, or if you're going paper and pen and you're tracking all that stuff manually and you're going, okay, now which page was this person on 3 months ago and I got to go update, I need to contact them now. Yeah, you lose people that way so easily.
Absolutely. And then, so in the Self-Made Hub, how has that transition been for you? Has it been, user friendly? Have you had some hiccups? Or, talk to us about the experience of transferring into the hub.
Yeah, so obviously there's a learning curve with everything, but once you get in there and get an understanding of how it works and how it ties things together, it makes that process pretty seamless. So whether you're using keywords or you're using something as a lead magnet to get people in there, it brings all that together, allows you to automatically tag those leads based off of how they came into your system. You can set up your follow-up so that you know, okay, this person came in this way, I need to have this conversation with them. Just simplifies
Absolutely.
it completely.
Yeah. So tell us, I'm going to show them right now your website that you built with us just the other week, right? You just got this done. Um, have you ever built a website before?
I had built a website before, but nothing to this extent. Just your simple, you know, here's some information about me, nothing that actually really allowed it to plug in and generate, some income activities for my business.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a look at this. So I love the fact that right here they can learn about you. They're obviously on the homepage right now, but we can learn about you and then we can contact you, which is when people, I'm nosy. So when I'm online or I see a reel from somebody or a post, I'm like, oh, that's attractive. I'm probably not going to message them. I'm probably going to go to a link and go learn more about what they
Yeah,
do.
what can we find out about this person first? Are they real?
So nosy. I'm like, do I know? Like, I don't want them in my inbox yet. I want to go look. So that's what you've done here. And what I love about this site is it's inviting. It's you and your wife here, it's your family here, right? And you have a video, they can learn more. Somebody comes to this site, they're going to understand a little bit more about you and what you do, but then you also give them a freebie because maybe they're just not ready to like contact you yet. They're
Yeah.
just like, not sure yet. But now you give them another way to get something for free and get to know who you are and more value from you. So this is awesome. And then you down here, everybody, like, I don't know about you, but when I go to buy something new, I'm looking at all the reviews, the testimonials of that product, that location, that airline. Like, there's a new airline. I have an airport literally 3 miles from me. And I was like I'm flying to Florida and I was like, let me see what, Lansing has. And I'm like, what's this airline? Never heard of them before. Instead of just booking because it's local and it's right down the street, I'm like, I gotta go see if this is actually
Find out if this is actually legit.
I was like, okay, it's legit. They got good reviews, And so, but knowing that right here, it's easy to then go, oh my gosh, like, okay, I trust him even more. So this looks amazing. Congratulations. And then what's super cool is because of your business, most people are going to want to get on a call, right? They're not just going to click a link and book some travel with you.
Yeah.
They're probably going to talk to you first. Like, give me some like ideas. So
Let's have a little discussion about what we want to do first.
yes. So, boom, right here, they click schedule a call. They can put it in here, and then it's going to send you a message saying, hey, Susie Joe just messaged or just filled out the form, and they would love you to text them back. And then you get that right on your phone, you text them back, you start conversation, and that leads to an incredible opportunity where it's probably turning into a customer for you. So, which is super awesome. So that I am super excited for what you have built and what you are going to be putting out there. So tell us a little bit about now that you have that built, how is that going to help you scale your business?
Yeah, so scaling the business, everybody knows fortunes in the follow-up. So being able to go in, even like you saw on the book, the call screen, allowing that individual to select what's their preferred method of being contacted. Some people want to have email, some people want to have a phone call, some people just want to deal with you over text message. And so it's getting to know how that person wants to communicate with you and having the ability to do all of that right through the hub simplifies it to the point where I go in and I can click on it. It says I've got 4 or 5 new conversations that have started here today, and I can go in and follow up with those people. Or as I'm going and building, if let's say I've got a group of 15 people that are interested in one specific item that I have, I can go in and just mass send that out to them with one click. I mean, it's just their information sent, and they're all have the information rather than 15 different contact points. It just speeds that up tremendously.
Like the other day I remember this person, I wanted this thing, right? And they're in the sales world. And I was like, you know what? I love buying from people. And so I seen their link, I sent them a message and I'm like, da, 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 da. And then it was like 5 days. I didn't hear from her. Like, I'm a hot lead. Like, I'm ready to buy what you have. And then she comes back after like, I don't know, 8 or 9 days. And she's like, oh my gosh, I forgot what platform we were talking on. I couldn't find
Yeah.
you. Well, I already found the product with somebody else. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Yeah, and that happens. And prior to this, that occasionally you'd go in and all of a sudden I missed somebody in Facebook Messenger from a week ago. Oh no, I needed to follow up with them 2 days ago and I didn't.
Yep.
And at least this way it just automates that for me to the point where, or I can set notifications up in there, say follow up with this person in 3 days, and just
Mhm.
let me know when to do it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's like the best thing, right? It's like your internal VA, your
Yeah.
a scheduler inside. It's awesome. Yeah. So now with this, with the Self-Made Hub, obviously it's not just the platform. We have mentors in there, myself and Jess, and helping and all that. How has that helped fast track your success with all of this tech build that we did in like literally 8 weeks?
Yeah, so the tech is amazing. If you don't have a background in it, or even if you do, there's a lot going on in there. So it just the ability to follow the mentor's progress along with the step-by-step information, the weekly meetings going in and saying, okay, this is how we did it. Let's go back and look and see what you did, see what we need to fix. It probably would have taken me a year to get through everything that we got through in 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So being able to have that mentorship and the accountability and those others that are in the mentor or in the accelerator program with you, following up and say, hey, this looked good, or maybe you should maybe tweak this a little bit. It all just ties in together. Amazing what we were able to accomplish in those 8 weeks.
I know. Like we were just talking about it today, and it's like we have a hub member that built all the things we just built, right? But it took her literally a year to get them all built and launched because we didn't have the accelerator at that point. And she's like, man, I would have so joined that if I would have had that when I was starting to build, because to fast track a whole year build into 10 weeks, like sign me up today. And
Yeah.
just that accountability. I think, we try to, as mentors, try to keep it so simple for you guys. Like, it's not long trainings on how to build a website. We're like, this is the simple way to build this website and then go take action.
Yeah.
And
And if
so
there's something more advanced that we wanted to do, you guys were more than willing to step in and say, okay, yeah, go check this part out.
yeah. We try to keep it simple because like most people are looking like we call this self-made for a reason, right? You can do it on your own, self-made. But there needs to be some guidance in the what I've noticed in the past of my experiences. I'd get into platforms and I'd have no help. And then I'd go to YouTube and I'm like, wow, you are advanced. I cannot follow that. And so we just found a way to make sure that you guys had success, right? We want you guys all to make some beautiful things that lead people to you, that build your business, your brand, and your future. So we have an accelerator coming up and we're super excited about it. So would you recommend, what would you say to somebody who's taken a look at it and is like, should I not? It's like, give us some feedback on that.
Yeah, if you're looking to automate any portion of your business, absolutely get in there because the time savings alone is well worth the expense. So the value is absolutely there. I would definitely recommend that to anybody considering it. If you've been looking at it for a while and thought, I'm just not sure I'll tinker with it, stop tinkering and get in and get it done.
Yes, your return on investment is only 10 weeks away when you get to launch this
Yeah.
and start getting sales, right?
Yep.
I love it. Well, Eric, it's been a pleasure having you in the accelerator. We're super proud of everything you built, and we can't wait to continue to watch you succeed and build more extensive things in there to take your customer on the journey that you truly want them on, from the time they say, tell me more, to the time they go on their first trip or maybe join you in business. We're super excited for what you have built.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being on with me.